Adam is going to be my new husband.
No, I hate you. I hate you.
Emma.
Well, that went over well.
Maybe you should just head home. Emma doesn't want you here.
Maybe you should run home to your soon-to-be husband.
Oh, what now? This is my fault? Like everything else?
I guess so. I mean, what did you plan on doing? Yelling surprise on your wedding day when you showed Emma to her new room in the mansion?
Oh, you would just love that, wouldn't you? Oh, don't give me that look. Now that you and Ryan are involved, you don't want Emma living here any more than I do.
That is completely untrue. I happen to care very much for that little girl.
Yeah, but she puts a cramp in your style. What's the expression? 2's perfect, 3's a crowd.
Hey, Ems. I'm really sorry that your mom didn't tell you about the wedding.
You didn't tell me either.
No, I wasn't there when the prisoner escaped.
But you're aware that there was gunfire?
I'm aware of everything that takes place in my hospital.
Well, isn't it cause for concern that something like this was allowed to happen?
My real concern, Kendall Slater, a convicted felon out there on the loose. For all our sakes, I hope the authorities find her and throw her back in prison where she belongs.
Thank you, Dr. Hayward.
Why don't you mention Kendall's name one more time, so we can make it your last soundbite?
It's not like I told him anything he didn't already know, Zach. Kendall confessed to murder. It's public knowledge.
But the public doesn't know everything. They don't know that you were there that night, locked and loaded, ready to go.
Oh, man. This is pathetic. Are you really going to go back there? Blaming me again? Well, I'm sorry to burst your bubble, Zach, but that ship has sailed.
No, David. If you hadn't poisoned poor Adam, then he wouldn't have been out of control. And who knows what would have happened that night?
Oh, no, you see, I know what would have happened. Kendall would have lodged a bullet in the right channel. Stuart would still be alive today. And for the record, I was cleared of all drugging accusations. I seem to remember there was a nurse at the hospital that took full responsibility.
Is everything okay over here?
Yeah. Just making a point. Right, Dave?
I guess it's time for a drink. Excuse me.
Thought I fired you.
Well, then consider this pro bono. Stop pulling his tail. You're only making things worse.
First of all, my relationship with Ryan is none of your business. And don't you dare imply that I want Emma out of the picture. I have her best interests at heart, unlike you.
You know what, please. Spare me the holier than thou lecture. You know what, this is ridiculous. I'm going to go check on my daughter and make sure she understands.
Oh, don't you think that you have upset your daughter enough?
You know what, I don't really care what you think. I am Emma's mother.
And Ryan is her father, and Ryan has this under control.
Really? Really? Because from what I can tell, Ryan has been messing with her head for months. Just like you and Zach and Kendall.
No, the only one who has been messing with Emma's head is you.
Hey, I'm sorry that I never told you that your mom was marrying Adam. I'm really sorry. I just really thought it was her place to tell you, you know?
You always say secrets are bad.
I do. I do say that. And they are. They are bad. And if it felt like I was keeping a secret from you, I'm really sorry. I'm sorry. Again, I thought that your mom should have been the one to tell you that. And I was a little afraid of how upset you might be when you found out. But even though you're upset now, it still feels good to have it out there, right? Doesn't it? Yeah. Well, I don't have any more secrets. I'm all out of secret. How about you?
I love you, Daddy.
I love you too. I love you more than anything else in the whole world. And nothing will ever change that.
I'm ready to tell.
I wasn't going to just sit there there and watch Hayward sell Kendall out.
Kendall sold herself out. Zach, she confessed.
I know, but I haven't heard from her or seen her since that note.
Note? What did the note say?
Said to trust her and to not come after her and to find the real killer and bring her home to her boys.
Look, I've been in touch with the DA's office. They are all over this.
I know that. Surveillance inside my house is one of them. Right over there.
All right, listen to me. No contact with Kendall. Because if you do, those cops are going to
I'm going after Annie. We're very close.
We? Really? Zach Slater actually asked for some help?
You don't want to know.
You're right, I don't, because I'm not on this case anymore. Just don't make any more trouble than there already is. Your wife is... She's got enough trouble with the both of you.
Excuse me.
Zach, you have to get over to Ryan's right away. Emma just overheard Annie discussing her upcoming wedding plans to Adam, and she is not happy.
Annie's there.
She just barged up into Emma's room. She's determined to speak to her daughter. Zach, this could be it.
Sweetheart, I know you just found out a lot of information. And I know it takes a while to sink in, but I think if you give me a chance to explain...
No.
It's okay, Annie. Maybe you should just leave.
You too, Daddy.
You want us both to go? Okay, sweet. It's okay. You take as much time as you need, all right? Okay, I'll be right downstairs. Okay, I love you.
Ryan, I didn't even get a chance to talk to her.
Emma is going to talk when she's ready to talk.
Emma?
David thought I was the new nanny. I reminded him that I'm just a client.
That's okay, Bailey. Bailey is Stuart's biological mother. And she's been staying with me.
I wanted to see the baby and meet his new mom. Liza's been so amazing.
Well, you're the one that has me impressed, Bailey. You came all this way from, I'm sorry, where are you from?
Ohio.
Ohio? Just for a visit? Wow. You see, I could never do that.
Of course you couldn't, because you're a completely different breed, David. Especially when it comes to your children.
True.
David gets a little, how should we say, obsessed? Yeah, I think that's fair to say.
Oh, I don't know. I don't think I'm any different from any other parent. I just want what's best for my child. Speaking of which, I just saw my daughter come in. It was nice to officially meet you, Bailey.
You too. So I guess you two aren't that close, huh?
What gave you that impression?
So what is he, some kind of control freak or something?
Yeah, you could say that.
When you invited me for dinner...
So David suffers from a severe case of paranoia. He always thinks that someone's out to get him. The thing is that somebody usually is. But his one redeeming quality is that he really does love his children. So I guess we have to, I guess we gotta talk about this. So, I mean, have you made any decisions? Or thought about it? I mean, do you want your son back?
I don't know. I mean, I see you two together and how happy you both are. You're obviously a great mom. I don't want to take that away from you.
You know, as much as I would really love to just say, great, thanks, and grab that carrier and run, you know, this is the time that you have to think about you and what's best for Stuart.